Welcome back to Kim's Creations. I am going to be doing I'm going to attempt to do a reverse flower dip tonight. Fiona of Fiona Arts does some absolutely amazing reverse flower dips. I've never done one. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going to drag you guys along on my journey. And today I went to Michael's and took advantage of a great sale on Art Minds. And so I picked up some new paints, these three, and I'm gonna try them out. So for my base, I am using this lilac color. So that's gonna come down here. And then for the actual flower, I'm gonna use Artist Loft Metallic White. The copper, I guess I should have these maybe in a different sequence. The blue here is Prussian Blue, Copper by Treasure Gold, and back to Art Minds, and it is Carnation. So those are the colors, and this is what I'm gonna use. So it's a bottle bottom pour, kind of hard to say. And I've got a 10 by 10 little canvas here. So we will see what happens. I am going to just quickly, hopefully quickly, get the paint, the base on the canvas here. All of my paints are mixed with pouring medium mix, and I did not measure it out in terms of the ratio of pouring medium to paints. For the most part with mix, it's a 7-to-1 ratio. I just poured the pouring medium into the cups and put the paint in until I saw a color that I liked and that I thought was good for this. So I have just mixed up these paints. You probably can't see on the top of the canvas here. Might as well move these paints out of the way while I'm doing this. But I do have some bubbles in my paint, so I will have to torch. But that is totally fine. All right. All right, so with this, here we go. I'm gonna set that, hopefully in the middle. Does that look like the middle? Looks middle-ish to me. Kind of excited about this. I've been wanting to do this one for a few weeks, so yay! All right, should I move this a little closer to you guys? Probably. Okay, I'm gonna start with the metallic white. I'm gonna go with the blue. I think I'm gonna come around here, that way I can pass the paint over. This was the Prussian Blue. So I saw Fiona do this, I think it was yesterday when I was watching her channel, and she mixed a beautiful blue with copper, and I thought it looked fantastic. So inspired by that, that's what I'm gonna do. Only this time I'm gonna add some of the Carnation Pink in here. And I'm just gonna separate these with separate the layers with white. It should be interesting to see because with the mixed pouring medium, there's transparency. So I should be able to see the layers of colors, which ought to be very interesting. Just realized that I didn't layer the white between the blue and the copper, but that's okay. That's okay, I'll do it this time. Now I need probably a little more over here. Go back to the white. Did I miss the copper? I think I did. I screwed up my order. They're supposed to have patterns. Maybe this is why I shouldn't do this at night. All right, let me get this in order here. So I just did that. Okay. Geez Louise. It's looking really cool so far. I am liking this a lot. Okay. Blue. Gold. Now I'm in my groove, and I think I'm just gonna do one last layer here. Oops, I dribbled. Gosh darn it. I dribbled again. Okay. Gonna grab my straw. Just blowing the paint down. Okay. And now I'm gonna pick this up and turn it. And then we start again for a few. Okay, here we go. What do you guys think so far? It's interesting, isn't it? People come up with some very cool ways of doing stuff. And while I'm not an instigator, I am a follower. At least I'm not an instigator yet. At one point I might become more savvy with these things and come up with my own ideas. But as they say, the best form of flattery is copying someone. So I am hoping to do Fiona Arts proud here with this. And the last little bit. Okay. So now, now I've got to grab my skewer. And Fiona does this. Maybe I ought to do that some more. Okay, that one turned out a little lopsided, that petal. That's okay though. For a first try, I don't think it's too bad. Oops, almost forgot where I was at, what I was doing. And this one. All right, so for this little blob, I am going to just touch it with my finger, get it out. I'm going to try and just cover that. There, it never existed. That one's too late. Okay, so now, get my straw again. I'm going to carefully lift this off. All right. And now with this, I'm going to go in on this one. Just trying to drag these in a little more, bring a little color, more color into the center. Wasn't really much color there to drag in, but it just helps to create more of that flowery look in the middle. I think here I'm going to use the square end of the petal or of the skewer. Just circle that around a little bit. All right, now, here we go. Move that out of the way. So now I've got, apparently I have 2 napkins. I only need 1. So I've got a paper napkin. I'm seeing some bubbles on there. I believe this napkin, yep, it's 2-ply. And I see some bubbles. I'm just going to torch these now. All right, so I am going to spray this napkin with water just to get it damp. Just dropped it. Apparently you don't want it wet, just damp. And then you lay it down on your painting, and you just gently tap out the air bubbles. It does look cool, doesn't it? The thing with this is that you do want the paper. Ooh, look at that. Just stuck my hand in a nice puddle of paint. Good thing I have the second napkin. Put that down there. You do want the napkin to be making contact with the design. And then this is where you gently bring these edges in. And slowly lift up. Oh my. Wow. The colors are beautiful. I'll say that about it. I'm gonna pop all these bubbles now. Might have had maybe too thick a base, I'm not sure. Popping these bubbles on here is also helping to bring up the colors underneath, the layers that are underneath the paint. Well, don't quite know what to think of this. I don't dislike it, that's for sure. Wondering if I should tip it a little. Bring it back. I definitely don't want to disrupt the composition. It would be nice if I could get it to come down this way though, without it wrecking the composition. I don't know, could be stretching it too much. Maybe if I do what I do with my other pours and just circle it around a little bit. Who knows, right? It is quite beautiful, I have to say. I love the blue that's coming out of there, that Prussian blue. I'm gonna torch it one more time. There we have it. I am thinking that maybe I had a little bit too thick of a base, but I'm not sure. All right, tell me what you think. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.